Hi there, Katie Freiling here, and welcome to part 2 of this very special free video series on my blog here for the relaunch of katiefreiling.com. And it's all about me sharing my personal mission for my business, my brand, and why I'm here on this planet and how I am here to help you as an entrepreneur in your life and also contributing to the planet, to the world. So this part 2 is all about helping you create true wealth. So if you missed part 1, make sure you go check out that video first and then meet me back here, because part 1 is all about igniting your potential, about really discovering and cultivating the inner infinite wealth and abundance that already exists within you. And it really is a very foundational first step to creating wealth in life, because our inner world, our inner reality is what actually creates our outer reality. This is something that quantum physics is now proving to be true, that it's so important to really focus on our inner world, where we're coming from, how we're showing up in life, and coming from a place of our true essence, our true potential, the true infinite wealth and abundance that is already existing within us. So that's why I'm so passionate about this personal growth process, about true awakening, about finding that source of abundance and wealth and fulfillment and joy within you and going through this journey together. So that's part 1. Now part 2 is about the business success. It's about you as an entrepreneur actually creating wealth in your business, so you're bringing in the money, bringing in the income. Now, what I want to talk about first and foremost is the big problem that we are kind of experiencing as a planet, within the body of humanity. There is somewhat of a disease running rampant, and it's a disease of scarcity. It's a disease that there's not enough to go around. There's this conditioning, this veil of illusion that we have been living as a society for a very long time, that there's not enough, that we're not enough, that there's not enough, and that is why there is this very large imbalance between the people who have money and the people who don't. The people who are billionaires on our planet, the 2%, and then the people who are living in poverty. There is an imbalance because of this unconscious drive, this unconscious fear of scarcity. So there's this perpetuation of greed, of hanging on to money, of attachment, of feeling like money is somehow the ultimate thing that's going to make everybody happy, that once you have money that your problems all go away. It's this search, this seeking for money as a means for happiness and fulfillment, and never really getting there. So no matter how much money, if you're coming from this place of scarcity, no matter how much money you're making, it's never going to be enough. Right? It's never enough. You always want more, and it's kind of like a cancerous cell in the human body. When a cancer cell is wanting to consume or expand larger than it is in balance in the body, then that's when disease happens. So it's so important to really understand this game of wealth, this game of abundance, that it's not about scarcity. It's not about coming from a place of not enough or trying to have money fill some place within yourself that you're seeking. It's really about tuning into what abundance really is. What is abundance? What is wealth? And if you look at nature, if you look at our planet, the Earth, you'll see that life itself is in a very harmonious flow of abundance already. The nature is extremely abundant. We ourselves, our bodies are extremely abundant. We always have everything that we need when we are in balance, when we are living in harmony with the flow of life. So in creating wealth, it's really so important with this new evolution of wealth, this new paradigm that we're entering into, to really tune in to what abundance is and to make sure that you're not coming from the old mindset, from the old place of conditioning, fear, of scarcity, of limitation, and to really fully step into the truth of who you are and to fully understand and get into the flow of true abundance itself. So let's talk about true abundance. Now, to create wealth, this essence of wealth, it's not just about money. True wealth, true abundance is not just about how big your bank account is, it's about ultimately a sense of well-being. That's where the root of wealth, the word wealth comes from. It comes from well-being. Being in a state of well-being, being wealthy in all areas of your life. So money is just, having tangible, cash, profits, wealth is just one area. And yes, it's definitely fuel. Money is energy. Money can do amazing things for your life, for your personal freedom, for making a major impact and contribution on the world, for helping bring more balance into the world, helping channel money to the people who need it most in the world. I totally get that. Money is beautiful, but it really is just a byproduct of your well-being, of your being able to settle into the joy that you are in the moment, and being able to settle into who you really are, being able to settle into and create from a sense of well-being. So you've got to approach this from this place of well-being, from this place that you are already abundant, and to make sure that you're consciously paying attention to the flow of abundance in your life. And if you're ever showing up to your business or showing up in life from a place of fear or scarcity or greed or any of the old stuff from the old paradigm that's really caused us as a society and humanity a lot of suffering, you've got to be able to make that conscious shift to a place of well-being and abundance within yourself first. It's so ultimately like the most important thing. So I'm so passionate about helping entrepreneurs first and foremost because it is really helping people who are not creating from the old system. So this old system of corporations that are just out for profit, that don't really have a real purpose or a real meaning or a real contribution that they're making to the world, we're making a shift out of that era. We're moving into purpose-driven entrepreneurship where we can actually create from our true place of potential and power, and we can create from a place of our purpose, of contribution, of actually planting seeds to make the world a better place in some form or another. So the force of life, the force of the universe, that this raw power that is fueling all of us, is moving people towards this new evolution and out of the old one, the old paradigm. So it's important, again, to make sure that our minds and our beings, or our whole way of approaching wealth is coming from this new paradigm of purpose-driven entrepreneurship, where you have a why, you have a reason, a purpose for why you are creating your business in the first place, and that your business itself is actually making a unique contribution to the planet. It doesn't have to be major, you don't have to be impacting millions and billions of people, but it has to be making a contribution in some form. So if you are having a business that's all about the money, like in the old paradigm, and it's coming from fear, and you're taking, it's like you're taking money from people just to make the money, and there's not an equal value exchange, equal or greater value exchange that you're putting out into the world in exchange for the money you're extracting, that is going to only spiral into more fear and more scarcity and more suffering, and you're not going to have the real force of the universe behind you, all right? So it's really so important to make sure that you're coming from this place of contribution, and making sure that when you're creating products, or when you're promoting an opportunity, or when you are out there building a business, providing a service to the world, to the community, that it is contributing, that it is inspiring or empowering or helping people, helping animals, helping children, helping the planet, helping life in some form or another. When you are creating that exchange, that value exchange, that is when the magic really happens. That is when this game of wealth, this game of money, actually starts to become much more easy. All right, so wealth and success and opportunities and people, things are attracted to you, become like a magnet for them, because you're coming from a more pure place of contribution, of wanting to contribute your gifts and your message and your purpose. So that's why I'm really about empowering entrepreneurs, because it's breaking out of the old paradigm, the old system. No more corporations, no more, just creating profit for the heck of it and destroying the environment, destroying people in the process. It is about creating wealth from a place of contribution, from a place of, hey, look, We're all interconnected. We're all part of the same world, the same life, the same body of humanity, and there is a value exchange that needs to happen on the planet. And entrepreneurs not only can have the freedom to create and contribute to the world in a meaningful way, but you also have this unlimited potential for your own creativity, for your own personal expression. You're not confined to the limits of the status quo of society, of a 9-to-5 job, of what you have to do just to get by. There's a whole other world that exists that is just teeming with pure potential and possibilities and creativity. So I am like super passionate about creativity because I do believe that we're all the creators of our lives. We're all the artists of our lives. And it's such a beautiful thing when we can actually take our business, our mission, how we actually spend most of our time on a daily basis from a place of creation, of creativity, of really discovering more and more about who we are and our gifts and our potential and the possibilities that we have inside of ourselves, and creating true works of art with our business. That's what we're doing, and it's so exciting. So you are a creative genius inside of you, all right? And your creative genius is unlike anybody else. It is very, very, very unique to you. So in finding what your creative genius is and allowing that seed of genius to just express and blossom and grow, that is going to bring you so much more abundance than you will ever possibly know, because you have found that meaning, that calling, that reason why you're here. Your inner genius is just waiting to come out. It really wants to express itself and to live in that full, ultimate expression. And when you are allowing your full light to shine and you're giving your gift that you came here to give, that purpose, that reason, that why, then you will absolutely make magic happen. Again, there will be synchronicities. The universe will conspire in your favor to help you with your mission, to help you get this beauty inside of you out into the world. So we have a very beautiful responsibility as entrepreneurs to make sure we're coming from a place of true authenticity, from a place of who we really are, from a place of abundance already, that inner wealth that I talked about already. Coming from that place and making it a point to stay committed to contributing your gifts, staying on track with why you're here, your purpose, having staying strongly connected to that inner why, that purpose, and allowing your own creativity to blossom in whatever way it's meant to. So really allowing your potential to have its freedom to express, to create, and to make an impact, to make a difference. So it's really so beautiful, isn't it? So this money that we can create as entrepreneurs, this money that you can bring into your life, money is just energy, like I shared. It's just energy. It's just a byproduct of the value that you are putting out into the world. So focus on the value and the money will come. Focus on the value. Focus on coming from a place of heart, of true contribution, of really wanting to make a difference that is beyond just you. It's beyond just yourself. It's something that, again, you want to put out into the world so that when you're gone, that whatever you did for your business, whatever you contributed, whatever you created, lives on. And you made a difference that lives on beyond just your own personal life. That's what a real legacy is. And that is the opportunity that we have as entrepreneurs in playing this game of wealth or playing this game of making money, that it's not just about the money. It's so much more. And we can truly make such a great difference with the money that we are creating once we do, and when we are conscious with it, which I will be sharing more about in part 3 of my mission. So you'll be learning about that next time. But anyway, just know that the game of wealth, the game of making money, really comes from the value exchange, the value that you are contributing to life, that contribution. So I would get really clear on what your why is, what your purpose is, and how you can really make a difference with your programs, with what you're creating. And I understand that, we're all probably at different places in our businesses. So maybe you're a brand new entrepreneur and you're just getting started, or, maybe you've already have an established business, but either way, and wherever, you lay in that spectrum, to really tune in and see how can I continuously be more conscious and aligned with my why and my purpose and bring that into my daily life from a moment-to-moment basis. And while I'm working on my business, that I know there's a greater purpose for me and I am staying on track with this greater purpose, because that really is the path to true abundance, and that is the path to this harmony, this flow of wealth, to where you're contributing. You're not just taking from the world. You're not just taking like the old paradigm of the fear and greed and scarcity. You are allowing your gifts to be planted like seeds and absolutely flourish. So it's a beautiful thing as entrepreneurs, and we all have a unique gift to share. You know, you have something so unique, and your leadership is so needed in the world right now. So I really encourage you to give it, to really get clear on what that is. Now, I created a free series called Power to Profit, and if you haven't gotten your free copy yet of that free video series, make sure you do that, because I dive deeper into how to really discover your purpose. I talk about some of the blockages that a lot of entrepreneurs face when trying to figure out their purpose, so that you can really tune in and get clear, get on that power path. That power path to really creating the amazing and successful and wealthy and abundant business and lifestyle that is your calling, that is your birthright. So I hope you really enjoyed this video here today and got a lot out of what I'm sharing with you. And before we go, I just wanted to say too that something that I really believe in, something that I really feel is so important as entrepreneurs, is that we truly are able to leverage technology in a smart way. So, there's so many different ways that you can build a business online. I personally feel that it is so important to have your foundation built with building a brand where you can be literally the core of your business. You can share your message, you can contribute your knowledge and your gifts to the world through sharing content, through video or through writing or whatever it is that how you express your talents in the best possible way. But to have this foundation of building a brand and contributing, sharing your gifts, and building an email list, building an audience, this is truly the foundation to creating wealth on the internet. And so this is what I'm taking a stand for, is helping as many entrepreneurs as possible really build an online brand, really create this outer foundation of being able to share your gifts, contributing content out, putting it out into the community, and growing your list, your audience, because that's the real asset that will then allow you to have an audience that you can promote any of your services to. You can create any sort of information product or package your wisdom and your knowledge in any sort of way that you want. And you can also do affiliate marketing, network marketing. I mean, the sky is the limit. So it's this core business foundation that's so important for your wealth as an entrepreneur, and especially an entrepreneur online. So be on the lookout for a lot more great content coming your way from me in regards to this branding journey and how you can actually create a very successful and profitable personal brand yourself by sharing your gifts with the world. Because again, this is the new era of entrepreneurship. This is what really matters right now, and this is the most aligned, fastest, most powerful way to make the income and the wealth that you so desire. So again, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment down below. Give me your feedback. What do you think about this game of creating money in this world? What does it mean to you? Do you know your purpose yet? Share it with us. Again, would love to hear from you. And make sure you share this video on Twitter and Facebook as well. Help spread the word. And I will see you next time for part 3. So enjoy the rest of your day.